Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Attingham Park. I have skipped today, but I actually recorded just like a little montage sort of time-lapse thing of what I did, so let's show you that. And now that you've seen that, let's talk about what we're going to do today. Today is the big day, the day we've been waiting for a very long time. So I've got those three fields are now seed beds. We have got flour to sell. We've got tomatoes next month, not worried about that. Sorghum to sell. What else is high at the moment? Oats we're not selling. Whole crop silage, we're going to sell that. Hay and straw. If we get time, we'll sell it. I don't think we will have time though, otherwise it's just going to be far too much going on today. But we need to get a trailer so that we can transport the flour. So that means we need to do sorghum first, so that I can then afford to lease the trailer. We might buy the trailer in the future. I don't know, it's very cheap. So it's probably worthwhile buying it. 6,500 litres. £6,500. Okay, so where do we need to go? So sorghum, value at sell prices. Best price is currently the old watermill. Where is the old watermill? I don't have anything flashing. I don't like it when it does this. The old watermill. Is that up here? No. Liquid silo, hotel. Where on earth is the old watermill? That's Mrs. Holland's shop. Oh my goodness, where is this? I can't see the old watermill. Maybe I'm going insane. Let me go into here. Turn off everything that is not a sell point. So, liquid silo, hotel. Sweet potato. I don't understand. What is it? We don't have a sell point. Isn't that where we are now? So if we go to British Grain, for example, it seems like there's like a hidden sell point. Isn't our place windmill production? So where is this old watermill? Ah! This old watermill must be a production unit. And that's why I'm not seeing it. There it is, there's the old watermill. Let's quickly head over there. Is there a sell point here? It looks like there is. Okay, right, so we can deliver over there. So, back to the tractor. Let's get heading off. Do I have a cover? I do have a cover. Good. Right. It's actually not too far to get to the old watermill, so that's good. Oh no! I've already tipped it. Typical. Typical. Right. So, in that case, let's just... Oh, I just needed to move my phone out of the way. Let's just very quickly whiz down there. We've got a lot to sell today. Ooh, the road is flooded. Yeah, you will have noticed that that was some absolutely shocking driving. There would have been a slight cut in the middle of that time lapse because I managed to flip myself and then got stuck when I actually flipped back over. It was useless. Right. This time we will try not to fall over. So I'm guessing I should be tipping into here. It would make sense. Yes, that's where we tip. And how much are we going to get? I think it's going to be about £12,500. This is such an exciting day, because this is the day where we can really see some gains from all the work we did last year. I am pleasantly surprised. 14,103. Wow. Okay. I'm going to go and get. I'm going to get the next load, and then the next one, and I'll reappear once I have got the last load. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, this is the last load. We have got 28,000 so far. No, we haven't. That's also including a little bit of BGA income. We will see exactly how much we've got from selling crops once I've actually done this, because we'll be able to check the financial statement. This is the last of the sorghum, and that is good. That means my time-saving stock check will actually get a little bit smaller. The list has been so big, I'm having to do a lot of scrolling. Right, sorghum sold. Let's have a look. We have made today 51,996, almost 52,000. That is awesome. Right, I now need to go and get the trailer. I'm going to get an auto load trailer to try and make this easier. So yes, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so the trailer we're going to get is in here. It's in the trailer category. I was looking for it earlier. We've got this, which is a pallet trailer. That is not the type of thing we want though. Apparently the flour should be loaded into this one. So this is what we're going to get, and I think we are going to buy it. So what kind of colour do we have? Ooh. Yellow? Yellow matte? No. Cat doesn't agree with that either, but the orange is awful as well. Let's go with the red, and then rims. Let's go with a nice white colour. There we go. Wheel brand Lizard or Midas. Oh, let's get the Midas. Just make it a little bit nicer looking. Right. Oh, he's got the wrong license plate. I will get that license plate changed later on. Cat is really screaming. He always has this habit of waiting until I actually start doing a recording or something, and then he decides it's time to make a noise. It's quite annoying. So, apparently, all I have to do is drive into the... Oh, come on. All I have to do is drive into the loading area and it will automatically be filled up. That's what it said. I'm not using my indicators here, I should be. So yeah, we'll find out how this really works in a moment. Hey, that was terrible driving. But this is not a bad trailer. He's going to be able to take a fairly substantial amount, I think. I'm not sure how much is in each pallet. Now, I'm going to turn around here, because the way I positioned the windmill means I have boxed myself in a little. So I thought I could just go in there directly. Maybe not. Okay. Let's have a quick look. If I spawn some... Let me quickly Google this. Okay, so I have to actually spawn them and then he gets filled up. That's fine. I can manage with that. The only issue is the way that they spawn. Yeah, see? They're going to be a bit of a pain. Oops. I'm going to have to lift them up like this. Not too keen on that. But there we go. We've already started filling up. How much room do we have then? So 4,000 is a quarter, so basically we can take 16,000 at a time. So I can get myself another 12. So, some of them are loading. The others didn't come out because of how I've parked. Okay. Right, I'm going to get this loaded up and I'm also going to see what the hell this cat wants. Because he's being a bit of a maniac, to be perfectly honest. Right, we are now full. Where do I want to sell this? That's the question. Flour. Here we go. We should take flour, no, to Sunrise Bakery. Okay, where is Sunrise Bakery? Please say it's somewhere close. I don't think so though, I think it's going to be somewhere down here. Yes it is, it's down there, near our greenhouse. Okay, I'll see you down there. Okay, now we're down here, but I have to find the bakery. And I'm not quite sure how to get there. So if I tag it, okay, it's over there. Can I get to it through here? No. Ah, it's the one in our greenhouse area. It's actually kind of in the back of our field. Got it. Right, not too quickly. Not too quickly. I do like this trailer, I have to say. A bit of a pain that it doesn't fill so easily, but I think that's more to do with the way I've positioned things than anything else. So, apparently, I should just be able to drive into here and press unload. Yeah, there we go. Rapid fire unloading. Oof, look at that, look at the money! Okay, as you can tell, it's going to take a fair amount of time to get this loaded and unloaded. So I'm going to go and get a couple more. Oh, we've got almost 100,000. Okay. I'm going to get most of it loaded up. We'll do maybe 1 or 2 more loads together. See you in a minute. Alright, so we've got just over 2,000 litres left in here. We're actually going to leave that. I'm not going to make a special trip just for that. So now we're going to take a little drive down to the sell point. I'll just switch the light on so I can see it a bit better. Yeah, we're going to head down there. I'm not sure how this trailer does with tipping. It seems to be okay, but we'll find out when we get there. After that, we're going to be moving on to selling some of these bales. Now, The reason I want to sell some bales is because A, or 1, we have a lot of them. 2, or B, depending on how you do this, they're worth a lot. So the grass silage we've got is apparently worth about £78,000. We're not actually using grass silage at the moment, which is why I'm thinking, if we're not using it, why don't we sell it? It makes a lot more sense. I can't put it into the BGA at the moment. I completely forgot to check. When I finished recording the last episode, I went on to ETS2, so I forgot to actually check what the deal was. I turned the time right down because I wanted the sell price to be good, because obviously when you start selling loads and loads at the same time. I'll turn it back up as soon as we drop off this last load of flour. But yeah, what was I rambling about? Yeah, I haven't checked yet why I can't deliver grass silage to the BGA, but we are now doing pretty well with money. By the time we've sold all the stuff I want to sell today, we're going to be raking it in. So, does it matter about not having the BGA? Maybe not. Our cows are producing a monumental amount of slurry and manure. So I'm thinking maybe we just don't need the digestate and we don't need the BGA at all, which means we could sell the BGA. The one thing I need to check is, I think the parcel of grass that comes with it, I think the grass fields next to it actually come with that BGA, in which case probably want to cut them first, to be a bit cheeky. Cut them and then sell the BGA. But I'll have to have a look at that. But yeah, if we're not going to use the BGA, why not get the money back for it? And then we're going to have a question. The question is, should I repay all of the loans? By the time we've sold this load here and some of the other stuff, we're going to have enough money to repay our loans completely. Should I repay the loans, which would then mean we have no money left, but at least we're not paying money out on interest anymore, or, given that the interest is not actually that high, should we invest it? So I will put a vote up when this episode goes up so that everybody can give their opinion. I'm kind of the opinion that our interest at the moment is so low, it makes more sense to actually not repay the loans. If it was really high, I'd be worried, but our leasing of the fields is costing us more. What am I stuck on? Yeah, our leasing of the fields, excuse the cat, is costing us more than the loan interest by far, which means, should we then be looking at either buying some of the fields that we're leasing to avoid those leasing costs, or investing in more fields? For example, we could buy this bakery. If we think it's going to be useful in the future, we can actually buy this instead. Well, maybe not. Let's have a look. How much would this bakery cost me? 125, so we could buy the bakery. Yeah. Right, that is all of the flour sold, pretty much. And let's have a look. We have made then just under 120,000. Wow. Okay, this trailer is probably useful to be here with the tomatoes, because we can't use him for bales. So maybe it's handy when I've got him parked here. Don't know what's going to happen now. In terms of, is he going to try and load up? I still need to terraform all of this. I said I was going to get rid of it as a field. It's no longer going to be a field, instead it's going to be another greenhouse, was the original plan. Maybe another greenhouse is not the most practical use of that space. Maybe I should do something like There's some solar generators. They would be quite cool. Yeah, so he is loading up actually. We may as well let him load up. Okay, so I have bought the bale trailer here. I had to do that loading of the tomatoes manually, so I decided, screw it, I will just quickly pop down here so that I can grab this. Yeah, so we are heading to Attingham Livestock Bales, of course. That is the only place to sell bales on this map. Pulling out without looking, always a good idea. And yeah, we should get, I think about 66,000 is what we've got in litres. I don't remember what it is in currency, but yeah, we'll find out when we get there. I do not remember. Yeah, I don't actually remember how to sell. We'll find out when we get there, I guess. I've completely forgotten how we sell from this. Or maybe I don't sell, maybe I just dump, because I can kind of drop them off the side. Yeah, I'm not really sure. We will see. We'll be there in a minute. My driving today is very erratic. I think I'm still getting used to driving with a steering wheel. Well, no, I normally drive with a steering wheel in real life. I mean, I'm kind of getting used to driving with this steering wheel, my Logitech, because it's been such a long time without using it. Anyway, I'm really rambling, and this episode is a bit of a mess because I am just jumping around, jump cuts all over the place. It's a bit unfortunate. There's no actual farming to do today, apart from cutting the grass fields. But that can be done tomorrow, I think. I need to just check the weather forecast. Okay, we'll do that now. Quickly check that. Weather forecast for tomorrow. Snow. Ooh. Weather forecast for today is nice. In that case, we're actually going to do 2 episodes in one day, so that's why I've just boosted the time right down. Okay. So I've got to get you into here. And then, how do I sell? That's the question, isn't it? There is supposed to be a way to sell you. It appears that this auto stacker has stopped working. I'm not sure why. I should be able to do that. And then there's supposed to be a button. It's like my bales aren't being recognised properly. He can pick them up, but then he can't do anything else. Alright, I don't know if I fixed the overall bale problem, but I have definitely made it so that I can actually unload bales, which, you know, that is something that was needed. So there we go, unload them, and there we go, 23,856 pounds. So let's just quickly try something. I have a bale parked up on here apparently. So let's see. No, so they're still not accepted. Well, that's fine. That's fine. So we do have other bales to sell. I'm going to show you what we have left that we could sell. We've got hay, we've got straw, and we've got silage grass. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get it all sold. Probably not all the hay, or not. and not all the straw. No, not all the hay and not all the straw, but a lot of it. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to see what the final total of today is. So I will see you at the end of the episode when I've got everything sold. This is actually the last thing we're going to sell today. It's a full trailer, 26 of the largest bales, all of hay. So it's not the most expensive. We do still have a significant amount of straw, a stock of hay, and some grass silage. The reason we still have all of that is straw is still being used constantly by the horses, which we will be replacing with our own soon, and the cows are going to need topping up soon as well because they are almost completely out. Normally I let them run the summer with no straw. Don't know if I'm going to do the same thing again this year. But yeah, we aren't actually producing much straw, so it is good if we can make sure we have straw. Right. In fact, are we planning on growing anything? No, we're not going to have any straw talks, but we're doing corn, soybeans, sorghum and canola. So no straw this year. So actually it's very important we keep some then. So yeah, we've got 114 litres of hay, yeah, 1,000 litres. That much of grass silage. That's also because we've got some random silage lying around the place. If we ever need the money, we've got manure, we've got slurry, we've got digestate. We've got the milk still, that's still a nice income coming in, and wool, we're going to be making some money from that, and later on in the year, that monster paycheck there. So ignore this price, that's always nonsense. Now, it's time for me to show you exactly how much money we have made today. Are you ready? 302,000 is our final tally. I have turned the speed back up because I realised that despite the fact that it's snowing tomorrow and the day after, we don't actually have grass that's ready to be cut, so there's no point in me rushing things. So I said, yeah, okay, fine. We will find something else to do. So 302,000. I'm going to put a vote up, like I said, to explain exactly what we've done. Today, in total, we actually made 320,000. So 52 from the sale of the sorghum, 120 from the sale of the flour, 137 from the hay, straw and silage. That's massive. And we did buy a new vehicle as well. But we're going to use that in the future with the flour, so it's not a big deal. Now, do I have anything left in stock? No. So now, this guy, he is still running with the wheat. I haven't upgraded him, I don't think, and I'm not going to. We're just going to let him carry on. Why not, I guess. But anyway, that is us done for today. Thank you so much for watching. In the vote, there's going to be a couple of options. If you have any suggestions for what we should spend the money on, depending on which way you vote, just drop a comment in there and I will read them all. I will probably record a video in between, which means I will read everything that you say, but I will have already recorded the next episode, so it will be the one after where we make a decision. But anyway, I'm rambling. Now it's time to go. Thank you all, and bye-bye.